What up, my social media family? It's your favorite realtor, Josh Brown. Hey, man, I'm back with another update. As you guys know, I got to give you guys this market update. The real estate market has been, going pretty steady out here in Colorado. And as you guys know, I stay in Colorado. I am a realtor in Denver, Colorado. So all the information I do give you is going to be pertaining to Denver. So this monthly market update is going to be for August and September as they kind of, we're flowing into the winter months. As you guys know, if you look at my previous videos, I kind of can let you guys know where the market's already going just by how seasonal it is. So the market is forever changing, but you got to stay up to date, especially if you're an investor, a first time home buyer, or someone that does buy and holds, which is investors as well. So if we look at the market snapshot, as you guys can see here, the green is going to be for actives, the red is going to be for sold, and the blues or purple, whatever that color that is going to be for pending. So we've seen a little uptick in active listings a little bit. We've seen a decrease in pendings and sold. But as you guys know, if you look at any of my previous videos, I tell you that when winter comes, the market slows down, it shifts. So you must stay up to date with when the market is shifting so you can make those informed decisions. So let's look at the detached single family homes. When we're looking at the detached single family homes, same kind of trajectory, seeing a little bit of a flat line, I would say it's starting to flatten out. And that's what I would say. Our markets have been holding steady. Even with these high interest rates, we've seen, homes still get sold. As you can see here for the attached single family homes, they had an increase of actives and a decline in sold and pending. But that should be expected. And when we go down to the later months, when you see inventory and days on market, you guys will see like from certain months to certain months, the market fluctuates, but it's every single year. So if you honestly just pay attention to these market updates that I give you guys, you'll be able to see when it's a good time to buy and when it's a good time to sell. So let's look at the active listings. We're just going to go to detached single family homes for August and September. See, as you guys can see, everything's kind of starting to flatten out. And this is where I say our market's going to be a little more stable than we are going to see, prices shooting up or prices shooting down. There's about 5,000 detached single family homes on the market. That's a 1% increase month over month. And then when we look at the attached single family homes, we're seeing about 2,121 attached single family homes. It's 5.2 increase month over month. Denver County had 45% of the inventory for attached single family homes in the entire Denver metro area, which is wild. So Denver metro is where we're starting to see a lot more. Denver County is where we're starting to see majority of the attached single family inventory. And then when we look at the detached, we're seeing that we're seeing most of that in Adams County and Douglas County and Arapahoe and Denver. They got most of the active listings. Now let's look at the months of supply of inventory. So as you guys can see, August, September, let's look back here, August and September. No matter this was doing like COVID, so that's a little bit different. But 2022, as you guys can see, August and September, highest months of supply. And we're literally kind of line in line with last year's numbers, as you can see here. August, we had just a little bit below 2 months of supply. Now we're at 2 months of supply. So as we see inventory increase, if you are a buyer in this market, I know people are telling you to wait for interest rates to drop. It's not about waiting for interest rates to drop. It's about buying and then waiting. Because when you wait and buy, let's just say, for instance, you guys want to wait till interest rates drop, right? How many people you think out there are actually waiting until interest rates drop? A plethora, a whole bunch of people. So if you think about it, when interest rates were low, how much competition was out there? How many people were overbidding on houses? This is the time where you can actually get a reasonable price for a home. And then when interest rates do drop, instead of you fighting five people for a house, all you got to do is go back and refinance it. So that'll drop your interest rate, which will also drop your monthly payment, which will have you compounding on how much money you're going to make as an investment or how low your payments are going to be as a homeowner. So I always say buy and then wait. Don't wait to buy. Let's look at these detached single family homes. Detached single family homes, about 2 months of supply. So we're starting to see a heavier months of supply, which is expected during this year. And November, December, we should start to see that trickle down a little bit. It pretty much, that's how it goes every year. So if you guys just pay attention to the months of supply, it'll let you know where we are in the market when it comes to how many homes are on the market and how fast they should sell too. Now let's look at the attached single family homes. The attached single family homes has about 2 months of supply. So detached and attached has about 2 months of supply. And if you guys want to see supply in any of the other counties, they'll be all right here to your left. Now let's look at the days on MLS. We've seen about a 5-day increase in September, which if you look back at the trajectory of last year's, it's about the same. So I would say you should see a longer days on market because winter months is when a lot of people don't tend to buy. But as I say, if you are a home buyer and you can buy during the wintertime, I think the wintertime is the best time to buy a property. You can get better leverage, not much competition, and you can negotiate on some of those prices, which is always awesome. Now let's look at the days on MLS for detached. They're about 32, so about a four-day increase, and you had about a 5-day increase there. So we are seeing a little bit of a change in our market, especially going into these winter months. Like I said before, the days on MLS for detached single-family homes are 31. So, okay, that was combined. So this is detached, and then that's attached. So about 31 there. Now let's look at the average sold price. This 600 to 799 price point has been going strong for months and months on end. If you guys look back at any of those other videos, as I talk about the actives and the sold price range, 600 to 799 seems to still be that sweet spot, but there are a lot more homes coming on the market from that sweet spot also. But there's also, 825 sold and 1,800 went on the market. So, that's definitely something to pay attention to if you're looking in those price points. And this is going to be for the detached single family homes. Yep, still the same. Let's look at the attached. Attached single family homes still kind of pretty much the same, anywhere from that 2 to 499 up to the 599. We're seeing a lot of sold activities, but also a lot of active activity. So this is kind of where you want to be in sense of sold by price range, about how many homes are getting sold. But you also now it's starting to compare. Now you're starting to see a lot more homes go on the market than it is being sold in the attached single family homes, when before it was kind of the opposite. It was more homes being sold and less homes coming on the market. So, but again, that shit to be expected. Let's look at months of supply and days on market by price range for the detached single family homes. That 3 million plus, there's 8 months of supply on the market, 61 days average. I mean, if you're looking at 8 million plus, I mean, I know you guys probably have realtors that you go to out there, but they should be getting you some deals right now. Because, I mean, there's deals every day on the market. It's just where you're buying and who you're using as a realtor, because it always matters. It always matters. So the 0 to 199 has 3 months of supply. So we're about to see a balanced market here. I think we're going to see a balanced market here within the next couple months, just by looking at how much increase of an inventory it's starting to become. And let's look at the attached single family home. Look at that. Average days on market has increased in pretty much everywhere. But the months of supply for attached single family homes is still pretty low in almost every price point, except for that 3 million plus and 2 million plus. Now let's look at the sold analysis. So this is just pretty much how many units are sold. If we look at September, less units than last year, So we are seeing a little bit of a slowdown in sold units, which decreased month over month by 15%. So that's a big chunk. If you're wanting to start to become an investor, you have to analyze this market. You have to analyze every market, because if you don't analyze the market, how can you actually make an informed decision? So let's look at the attached single family homes, only 960. So that's about as low as it has been in a while. So, first time investors, first time home buyers, your realtor in this turning point, even home sellers, your realtor in this turning point of our market and how it's shifting is going to become very important, because now overpricing a home there's no benefits to it right now. As you can see, we're starting to see less and less homes sold. So right now you need to be educated on how to price your home competitively so that you can get some offers, multiple offers if you can, and, a good solid one that will close. So let's look at the average sold price. We've seen a bit of decrease in average sold price. Average sold price for a detached family home was 769. That's a 1.6 decrease month over month. Denver County recorded the highest average sale price over 105K above the 7 county average. Homes sold for an average of 26,000 more than this time last year. So as you guys can see, that if you look at my old videos also, those that home sold for an average of 26,000 more than this time last year, those numbers are way above what it was. Now they're starting to level off, as you can see, and we're starting to see a bit of a decrease. But I mean, that's nothing compared to what it used to be. So we're still above that kind of bottom, if that's what you want to call it. In the stock market, call it the bottom, but the bottom's right here. So we definitely want to watch that trajectory down and see how far it goes to where it touches that bottom. Let's look at the attached single family homes. The attached single family homes are starting to level out a little bit more. They've definitely been bumpy, but as you can see, the attached single homes kind of had that steady little rise to the top. Had a bit of a decrease right here, but still a steady, and the bottom isn't that much further. So your average sold price for an attached single family home was $475,000. That's an increase month over month of 0.5%. Denver County came in almost 75K over the average sold price, averaging 549,000. That's 5,000 less than this time last year. So we've seen actually a less of a sales price than sold price than this time last year. So if you're looking for another place where deals should be at, is these attached single family homes. Now let's look at sold units. We kind of already talked about that. Let's just look at sold price to list price. As you can see, the sold price to list price homes, they're selling for about 96% to not, so anywhere from 89.3% all the way up to 99.4%. So that just tells me as a buyer's and a seller's agent, that just tells me that when I'm listing a home, I'm most likely going to get prices lower than what my list price is. So it's very important that I list it at a competitive level and not try to overprice it, because even if you overprice it, you're getting less. But if you don't price it correctly, you're going to get even more less than that. So it's definitely interesting to see where these sold to list prices are going. Now let's look at your attached single family homes. And that's kind of the same trajectory with the attached, except the lowest list price was 96,000 instead of, 96% instead of 89%. So it's definitely something you need to pay attention to when you are looking at these market updates. So that is going to be my market update for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to your boy's channel for the next market update, which will be in either the next month. I might just start doing these in 2-month intervals so you can kind of see the difference right away because they come out a little bit stagnant. So make sure you guys stay informed. Right now is an important time to stay informed on the market because there's more things changing than ever. You got a lot of things going on in certain places that can impact the housing market, but at the end of the day, you always need a place to live, and there's always somebody willing to sell their home. So stay tuned for the next video. This is your favorite realtor, Josh Brown, over and out.